Oh man. You ready to go?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, we're back.
All right, we are back.
Shaolin Sofa.
Yeah.
With Max and
Dan.
And we watched a movie.
We did indeed watch a movie called Iron Mask,
starring Jackie Chan and
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And a bunch of other people you've never heard of. Well, there's a couple people you heard of. Apparently Rutger Hauer's in it.
Yeah.
And that dude who plays the
Tywin
British
Lannister.
guy. Tywin Lannister's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie. Okay, it's like when the movie started, there was like 14 different companies that collaborated to make this movie.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
And it makes a lot of sense because it's like a reverse Hunt for Red October where
this would make the CinemaSins guy like shit his pants. 18 minutes of logos.
Yeah, this movie like goes all over the world, and you got people speaking Russian, people speaking Chinese, people speaking English, and we're watching the English version, obviously. So like whenever someone's speaking their native tongue, like it's just badly dubbed over.
Yeah.
But you can tell that they're speaking a different language. It's a bit ridiculous, but I don't know. I had a decent amount of fun with this movie.
Yeah, it's all over the place. Like
I don't know that I could tell anyone what the movie is about.
Well, let's try. Okay. When it starts, you get this weird montage of drawings about how there's a great dragon and it makes tea.
Yes.
And
magical healing tea.
And there's white wizards and there's black wizards, and they're locked in a power struggle about who can get the tea and control the dragon.
Right. And there's a seal.
Yeah.
There's a seal that the dragon bestows on the worthy,
I guess.
And it gives you power over the dragon or something.
Then we flash into a prison because the dragon's been.
Well, no, because then they say like the white wizards get defeated.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're like there's down to two people: the master and his daughter.
Yeah.
The princess.
It didn't even say that his daughter was the princess, or just the master and the princess, and then you learn later that it's father and daughter.
Oh, okay, right. So yeah,
why not?
Yeah, sure. And the evil wizards have imprisoned the master and the daughter, and I'm getting a phone call. So phone call over. Here we go.
So technically, this is our second chance of trying to explain this plot. And I want you to know, dear listener, that the credits are still rolling.
Yeah, no, that's a good amount of credits.
Oh yeah, that's a good 10 minutes of credits. That's amazing.
All right, so so then
the black wizards win, and then we're transported magically to a prison,
right,
where the master is, but not just the master. It also has Peter the First, the Tsar of Russia,
the rightful Tsar of Russia, who's in an iron mask.
Yes, and
which is, I guess, why they named the movie Iron Mask.
But
even though it's not about the Tsar of Russia,
not really. But it was mostly produced by Russians, so that's probably why.
Yeah. Okay.
So then. Yeah, it's just like one plot contrivance to the next.
Because like there's the map maker guy, and he's traveling the world because he was exiled pretty much.
Yeah,
from Britain,
and he
for banging some high muckety muck's daughter
that he's still writing to.
Yeah, and he sends her pigeons.
Yeah, but like his whole thing is he's like some awesome cartographer because he's got another wheel on the back of his carriage that goes around, and
he invented a way to more accurately draw maps, and he's using that wheel thing to.
But it doesn't explain how he does it, so you just think the wheel just makes the map.
Yeah, and that's like the magic of science.
Whatever. Speaking of the magic of science...
They're not called plot contrivances for nothing, Dad.
Yeah, fair enough. So, yeah, you've got the Tsar, and you've got Jackie Chan as the master.
Yeah.
Who's being held in the Tower of London by none other than Arnold Schwarzenegger. Why not?
But Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think he's British in this?
He's supposed to be.
Right. I mean, like, I think they should have just made him Austrian because everyone else is something else. So, it doesn't matter. But,
don't you mean Austrian American, sir?
Well, yeah. But I mean, like, it would have made more sense if he was speaking German, dubbed over in English, maybe using his own voice.
Yeah.
But, just like they had to go, like, the prison was German. Like it would have, because why not? At this point.
Now, you can tell that Jackie Chan and Schwarzenegger are having a good time.
Yes.
For this.
They definitely got paid to be there.
That's cool. Like, yeah, but they're actually, like, it seems like they're having fun in their big fight scene.
Mm-hmm.
And then the wealthy lady was being banged by the cartographer is going on a quest to go find him, and ends up with the Tsar on a pirate ship.
Because they break out of the prison. Jackie Chan helps the Tsar break out of prison, and then they both in different ways sneak onto the same pirate ship.
But not Jackie Chan, because he's still stuck in prison.
Yeah, he had to fight Arnold Schwarzenegger so the other ones could escape.
Yes,
and so they they both end up on the pirate ship,
whose captain is a little person.
Yes, and he was a cool little person.
Yeah. He really
They
likes,
barely make fun of him being a little person.
No. I think he has one of the best lines in the movie though, because they go through the whole storm and everything, and they find him in the little gated off. I don't know where you put the rigging maybe or something. I don't do boats, and he's like, look. This bottle of whiskey landed in my mouth, and he holds up a crab, and he's like, and I got a snack.
No, I think that wins for best line out of the movie.
I like that one.
And so they
and keep in mind this whole movie culminates with a dragon in China. Okay, it's
right.
So it's
getting there. The other thing is though, because like they're going through the storm. And they've got to sail through this rocky area, but so Ivan, what's his name? I'm calling him Ivan from now on. Well, his name's Ivan, because he's Russian, and everyone from Russia is named Ivan. So he sails the ship through the rough storm and through the rocky area, and it's only Peter the First could sail through here because he's so.
Badass.
Storied about his salesmanship.
I guess. It's salesmanship.
So it's just utterly ridiculous. And then he gets some Cossacks just out of nowhere. Those guys just kind of show up.
They just show up. But the beginning of the movie promised us that they would turn into monsters at night. Yeah. But they didn't.
They never do.
No, it's very sad.
All right. So
meanwhile, the cartographer is wandering around with the princess because they were in the same prison. Right. But he doesn't realize that she is female.
No, she's hiding it from him.
Yes, I realize this, but
what was it like? He was just an idiot the whole. She was actively trying to not let him know that she's a girl.
Well, he's also an idiot.
He's also a bit of a
bit
fuddy-duddy.
Yeah, a fuddy-duddy. We'll just put that with salesmanship.
So fucking they they all get to China in different ways.
Yeah, okay. All right, fine.
The map maker gets there first, and then he's kind of like taken by the evil queen.
Yeah, yeah. They all end up in like the citadel of the evil queen, who's well, she's a witch, but she's taken on the face of the princess.
Yes.
But
that's like really the only magic she does. Everything else is like science trickery.
But isn't that science trickery too? I mean, she's kind of like Dark Man of the.
Well, no, but like there's no,
18th century.
you know, like because like she has like evil henchmen that you think it's magic that they're using. Like one guy wields lightning, and then one guy like uses sound to do these things, and you think they're like magical warriors, and it turns out they're just like gadgets that these guys are using. But like the face thing was like an actual like there's no like. Okay, there's a battery that makes this work to, you know, like, that's like an actual magic that she used.
I mean, you've seen in, like, you know, like Dark Man and the one where, the guy that plays Freddy Krueger plays the Phantom of the Opera and just, like, sews people's faces on himself. It could just be a weird science.
Okay. I thought that was like the only magic trick she actually had in her book, but we'll take that away from her. Why not?
No, she's also got the magic of the weird belly dance that.
Oh, yeah, the opioid crisis.
Yeah, but I mean that doesn't explain the weird sparkly belly dance.
Yeah, that's fair.
It might explain the sparkles, but not the belly dance itself.
Yeah, so she that's when Peter the Great is in her capture. Yeah. But so it's like they all get there. She's got the map maker. He tells her that the princess is on the way.
Yeah.
Or something.
It was like, oh yeah, my friend, he looks like you.
Right. So,
and this is his name. Yeah. So yeah, they hatch this big plan to get the dragon back on their side. So they have some weird like 3-pedaled gliders.
Yeah, they use umbrellas.
Yeah.
And it's like a weird hang glider made out of 3 umbrellas.
It's like you know the goofy anime helicopters that have like all the spinny bits.
Right.
Yeah. These also had all the bits, but they weren't very spinny.
No, they were just kind of
gliding.
Yeah. So the villagers all attack the mountain and fight off the evil queen's henchmen, and it's
and like there were other people going by water, so they used like giant barrels and then ended up
and they went down in the dragon cave.
Yeah, very fake cave, and
it had some cool LED lights going on.
I will say like most of the time, you know, the CG is terrible, but every now and then it does hit a nice. You know, there's a nice bit of like, you know, movie magic going on.
Yeah,
it doesn't happen that often.
Because there's a little Cossack monster.
Yeah, that thing's bad.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's a cutesy little thing that flies around and helps them from time to time.
I love when they're escaping the Tower of London, and like because we've all seen like bad, you know, rear projection. When like people in the movie are driving, you know, and it's obviously not what they're really doing. Right. But this takes that to a new height.
All the buildings they're fighting on top of the carriage and like everything's going by really fast.
And all the buildings look amazingly fake.
Oh yeah, that was good. Those are real buildings.
Those are real buildings. I couldn't even tell if the drawbridge of the Tower of London was real. I swore it was fake the first time I saw it.
No, it turns out it's real.
But it looks like it's real unless they use CGI for one scene, but not the second one.
They didn't have enough money for it. It's gonna look so sweet when we use CG for this bridge. We only have to film it. Wait a minute. How do they get back over the bridge? Shit. They're gonna see the shittiness of the actual bridge. No, okay, So they have the big battle. The good princess gets she goes and frees the dragon with the talisman, and then goes and fies evil queen.
And the super power armor that she got from the
the ceremonial dragon armor.
Yes.
So it's all whatever. Fucking the movie, it's not good, but I'm not mad at it.
It's like it's if it was a little cheesier, it would be like Face Off. For me, it would be a guilty pleasure. So.
Because I definitely don't want to see this again.
No, not right now. Anyway.
And I don't but it's not, again, like, I'm not mad at it. No, normally when I watch something this shitty, I'm like, God damn it, motherfucker.
It's not. Okay, it's got like 14 production studios, and it still can't get a decent budget for special effects. But
well, they definitely spent all their money getting Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan, because you were saying this comes with 30% more. Yeah, and Rutger Hauer. Fucking, this comes with 30% more Jackie Chan than you would expect from any of these, like, this style of movie.
Because usually, they're gonna like plaster Jackie Chan on the front, and you get him for like 5 minutes,
right? And then
he's actually in this film, so
it's. Oh God! Remember
he's
the stupid
in
note?
More than Arnold. Oh jeez. But okay. So, like, most of the dialogue, they'll say 2 sentences relevant to the plot or whatever's going on, and then there's like one non sequitur.
Yeah, there's just
and it's just like,
I feel like that's the language barrier.
Maybe
there's like a language barrier sentence that's like whatever they're actually saying in the language that they're speaking makes sense, but like they couldn't have the shot without they couldn't dub it over without an extra line. They needed him to say something else.
Well, it's not like they're trying to get close to the mouth movements. So.
No, but like even still, like the mouth is moving. And they're still obviously talking, but the English is done. and then like they used Google Translate on the next sentence, and then like here we go, like that's just what it is.
It's like we've got to get to the Tower of London because the Master is there, and we have to free them. By the way, do you know there are monkeys?
Cheese is delicious.
Yeah.
It's this movie is more fun than it should be, but it's not. It's not good. The kung fu is okay.
I'm pretty sure that Jackie Chan and Arnold know exactly what kind of film this is.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
they definitely weren't taking it too serious. And they're having
Arnold's
a good time.
I'm gonna have a giant mustache.
Yeah, and his mustache is crooked as fuck at one point in time. No, it's this movie is giant.
He's like, guys, you want to fix my mustache? Nah, take's good.
We're not refilming this. You really only get one take.
Yeah.
That's all the money that they have.
The martial arts is not that great. It's
sped up in a bunch of places, and
it's sped up a lot. There's some interesting wire work. Granted, I like when the princess jumps off the carriage and just lands on some dude with both knees on his shoulders. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. But, I'm not a huge fan of when they use all the wire work.
Yeah, I got you. I think the best use of it is actually pull somebody back when they get hit.
Yeah,
because sometimes that looks amazing. but a lot of the fight scenes are done in close up, and then it's obviously sped up.
Mm-hmm. There's a fun umbrella thing at one point in time, but there was a couple cool things. So it fulfills my checklist of a kung fu movie. Give me something that I haven't really seen before. So they barely make it in by that metric, but they do make it. It's just a weird bad movie.
Yeah. I'm not sad that I watched it.
No, I had fun. If you watch it you might have fun because this movie is utterly ridiculous.
You might have fun. You might not. I don't know.
If you want to take this movie seriously, you are not going to have a good time.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, they CG the crap out of that fish.
Yes.
It's like the 80th time I've watched this little thing that they keep showing. But yeah, no, it's the
I mean, the whole plot is like, okay, like people complain like the new Star Wars keeps getting like tighter and tighter and condensed, and everybody's related. Everybody's is honestly related in this.
Yes, yes. The one's married to the other. The one's father to the other. The other and
they end up in opposite prisons. It
Yes.
just doesn't make any sense. But whatever.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. It seemed a bit long though.
Yeah.
That would be my major complaint about it.
I mean, you got to get FaceTime for everybody's various actors.
From all the different 14 fucking companies that it took to make this thing. Rating?
Ooh. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I go 1 out of 3 and you go 2 out of 3, that'll probably like get it.
But I want to also go 1 out of 3 because because the movie is not good. It's not good at all. But I'm not mad at it.
Fine. If you go 1 out of 3, then I'll go 2 out of 3.
Okay.
And then we'll still have a what? A 3 out of
3 out of 3 out of 6.
Like.
Yeah, so it's only half.
Damn.
Well, but that's about right.
Okay, all right. That's fine.
It's fun if you're looking for a bad, but it's not like a classic bad movie. It's not an classically bad movie.
This is something to watch when you're just having like a lazy Saturday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you just like you don't care what you put on because you're basically just laying on the couch anyway.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. It fits that.
Or you need to watch something while you're doing your wash and folding clothes.
Right. Yeah, it'll do that for you. It's like if they made Kung Fu Lifetime movies, this would be it.
Yeah. That makes it shouldn't make any sense, but it does. All right.
Oh, yeah. If it were like a Hallmark Channel Kung Fu movie is what this is. But no, I had some fun watching it. So, okay.
Needs that one dude in it if it's a Hallmark movie. Fucking the guy that played Colonel Sanders in the Lifetime movie.
I have no idea.
That's another thing that we got to watch at some point.
I disagree.
It's 15 to 20 minutes long.
Okay. Oh, Dean Cain?
No, Mario
Lopez.
There you go. It's got to be one of them. No, Dean Cain is busy on Sci-Fi.
Yes. All right, no. But I can't hate on this movie fully. But no, it was interesting watching. But it's not good, so don't expect anything out of it, and that'll be a good way for you to watch. I mean, I don't know how much you'd expect looking at the cover of this thing anyway. But
yeah, because like Max told me about it, and how it was like, oh, that sounds awful. That's what we went into this with.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. It's not like that time that Jet Li and Jackie Chan were in the same movie, and I was like, oh man, this could be good, and the movie was terrible. And I was like,
Kingdom?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Monkey Kingdom?
Forbidden Kingdom.
Okay. Yeah, either way. That's
or the time when there was supposed to be an Asian Expendables movie, and then we watched it, and it was...
Oh, God, that was Triple Threat? Is that what that was?
I think so. It was amazingly bad.
Fucking terrible. All right, but yeah, so that's all I got for this one.
Yeah.
Check out Iron Mask. I'm gonna tell you to watch it because it's stupid, but it's funny, and yeah, there's just a lot of weird stuff going on here, and like all the different languages just helps this weird mix of things happen.
And if you accidentally screw up and watch The Man in the Iron Mask, that's okay. I would say that's a better movie. So it's a win-win.
But it's called Iron Mask, starring Jackie Chan and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, there's a bearded Jackie Chan
and a mustachioed Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. I mean, you can't. Wearing a tricorn. Man.
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I feel like we should bring those back.
Huh. All right.
I think I could rock that.
You go right ahead, sir.
All right. Well, I'm Max.
I'm Dan.
And this has been Shaolin Sofa. Recycle your droids. I think we need something else for Shaolin Sofa.
Yeah, we do.
We need a different intro. Anyway, we'll work on that. You guys have fun.
Until later.